Let's just take this back for a minute. We can make this what we've been living. And I know you hurt as well, darling, we can be ourselves. Let's just take this back for a minute. Now
I'm alive, but I'm dead. But alive. Let's go. Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another what I eat in a week and how I work out for a flat and toned stomach and what I do for my body positivity and self-love. So here we go. I want to start this off by saying that every body is different. You might have more belly fat than me, or you might have abs and I don't. Every body is unique and needs to be appreciated. That being said, let's get right back into this video. There are many reasons as to why your stomach isn't flat, and some are easier to fix than others depending on whether we're talking about belly fat or bloating. That's right, asking how to get a flat stomach versus how to lose belly fat are two completely different questions which need different answers. We obsess over the way that we look, whether we have bumps on our lower stomach, if our belly protrudes, or if the same pants still fit after a year, if we have a 4-pack, 6-pack, 11 lines, or V-lines. Our stomach is the never-leaving guest inside of our mind, and we don't really plan on letting him go either.
Don't eat my strawberry.
Belly fat is the annoying little reason why your belly isn't flat, and this one just doesn't want to leave. Even if we work our butts off and restrict our diets, a lot of the time belly fat won't go because you can't decide where your body is losing fat. You can't just lose fat around your stomach. To do so, you have to reduce your overall body fat, and that's hard. And maybe you won't even like the results because instead of losing belly fat, you end up having no boobs or no butt. And just like that, we have another problem we can obsess over. It's a never-ending cycle. However, during the last few weeks, I did notice some changes, which I wanted to share with you guys, telling you what I did and what I didn't do to change my stomach. Because Lord knows, my stomach and I have a love-hate relationship. I am nowhere near the perfect flat and toned stomach that I can see all over Instagram, but for me, the change that is happening is already enough. Reasons for belly fat vary. Maybe you don't get enough sleep, maybe you eat too many things that are inflammatory for your body, maybe you don't drink enough, maybe you don't move enough, and maybe you stress yourself out too much. I am definitely guilty for the latter, and stress is not good if you want to lose your belly fat. There is a whole scientific reason, which actually is kind of interesting, but I don't want to dive in too deep. Basically, all you need to know is that your body, as a protection mechanism, will minimize your feeling of hunger during stressful situations, but because of that, once the stress passed, you will be even more hungry. And yes, I am so guilty for overeating after exams, fights, or just stressful nights in front of my computer, phone, book, mirror. No one even knows what I actually stress about, but I stress myself out a lot. And recently, I tried to cut it down. Listen, it's a hard process and I am nowhere near my goal, but I'm getting there, and I do think I can see the change in my mentality and in my body.
They taste like hot chocolate, but also slightly different.
I am someone who always had issues with her stomach. I never liked it. As a child, whenever I sat down, I would grab my belly rolls and squish them. It even became a habit, which I still do up to this point sometimes. And I was thinking how I wish I wouldn't be able to squish it. I never liked the soft and squishy feeling since it meant I was bigger than all the other kids that didn't have these rolls. When I got older and lost a huge amount of weight and I still had belly rolls, I didn't know what to do. I was kind of lost, to be honest, but over the years, learning a lot about nutrition and food and exercise and myself, I realized these rolls are part of me and they will probably never fully disappear. And you know what? I think that's okay.
I got food.
Bloating. Another reason for protruding stomach, bloat. We all know it, our good old friend bloating. And I'm not even talking about being gassy, I'm talking about being bloated. Now for me personally, when it comes to bloating, it's kind of trial and error, and up to this day I'm still learning on what things make me bloated and which don't.
Nuggets.
Just like almost everyone else, I can't really digest dairy. I'm not lactose intolerant, but dairy makes me bloated. And I have to pay the hard price whenever I'm eating ice cream or cheese, which is very often, with being bloated, especially on my lower stomach the next day. Feeling uncomfortable because of the pressure within my stomach and because of the pressure within my mind caused by me stressing out over how bad I look today. I recently started taking probiotics, and on top of an overall more balanced diet, which includes every food group, my digestion has gotten a lot better, and I am rarely ever as bloated as I used to be. During my Pamela Rife challenge, I tried her anti-bloating tip, where you don't drink up to 20 minutes prior to a meal and for 1 to 2 hours after your meal. And I have to say, it did work. I wasn't bloated, I felt very light, not heavy, and no water belly. But damn, I was thirsty. In contrast to belly fat, bloating is rather short-term and easier to fix. Reducing bloating is an easy way, one step closer to a flat and toned stomach. For me, reducing the amount of carbonated drinks within my diet, watching over my sodium intake, and eating slower, on top of skipping inflammatory foods, are the key things to fight the bloat. But yes, sometimes I am willing to take the bloating if something tastes really good, because it is a short-term issue, and I know that after a day I will be fine.
You know what's the problem with these? They taste old.
Bloating, most of the time, isn't dangerous, it's just annoying.
Wir hätten mehr Salz dran machen sollen. Aber ich hatte Angst, dass es zu salzig wäre.
I can't imagine how you and I.
Let's talk about how you can actually lose belly fat, starting with exercise. Hi guys, I hope you're ready to burn some fat within the next 20 minutes. Burn fat fast within 2 weeks with this workout. 7 minutes hot core fat burning workout to make you lose all your fat. Be honest, how many of you have heard these phrases?
Of recording voiceovers. Day 2 of the week was booty day. Is this one focusing particularly? Why is particularly such a hard word to pronounce whenever I'm recording?
I probably hear or read them every day because somehow these video titles and these video introductions just get the most views. Of course, because no one wants belly fat, everyone wants to get rid of it, and that's why everyone clicks on those videos, awkwardly waving hello to all the others in the comment section, knowing damn well we all feel uncomfortable within our own skin right now. But belly fat shouldn't make you feel uncomfortable because it is normal and necessary, at least within a moderate amount. There is a good reason as to why your body saves fat in your abdominal area. The fat right there stores energy for your organs, especially for providing heat, and it protects them. You shouldn't get rid of it for 100% because it does serve a purpose. However, a too high amount, of course, is not healthy either and needs to be decreased. And exercise is a great way to do so.
Things I can't imagine. You and I alone with all our passions. Well, how come you come easy, but love comes easy?
We all know abs are made in the kitchen and not in the gym. That means that you can do as many crunches and sit-ups and bicycles and mountain climbers and leg raises and planks as you want. Yes, you're working on your abdominal muscles, but you are not burning the fat that lies on top of them. For me personally, the secret lies within HIIT workouts. Of course, that's no secret though, because you can read about it everywhere. But ever since I started to incorporate more and more HIIT workouts into my weekly exercise routine, I can slowly start seeing progress in me losing body fat, and I have a hard time losing body fat. Whenever I lose weight, my cheeks will slim down and my wrists will get even smaller, but my belly and that persistent little back fat, they just don't want to leave. But now they kind of do. Somehow. Very slowly. But I see progress. A little. I do not work out to burn fat. I believe working out to achieve physical goals for the normal person are the wrong intentions, and sooner or later, they will lead to giving up. You should work out because it makes you feel good, because it boosts your energy, and because it's good for your health. If you work out for abs, you will stop once you achieved your goal, or you will give up on the way because things don't go as planned and you get demotivated. Stop stressing about workouts. You already heard. Stress is not good when you want to lose belly fat. Just try to have a good time and relax.
There's just some things I couldn't
So, was ist mein letzter Löffel?
HIIT workouts are great for losing fat, but don't neglect weight training to induce muscle growth because that will hike up your metabolism, and we need good metabolism to lose fat without restricting so hard. A lot of us have crushed their metabolism over the years, doing crazy diets, eating 800 calories per day, and being proud of it. And yes, I am definitely guilty on that one. The one way to boost your metabolism back up again is by adding more and more food back into your diet, but you have to take baby steps to avoid a huge yo-yo effect. On top of that, exercise is necessary. I'm not talking about working out every day of the week. I'm talking about taking the stairs instead of the elevator if you're able to, taking a walk when the weather is great, maybe do a fun little dance workout, or take a Zumba class or yoga class, or do whatever floats your boat. Just move your body because the human body is not meant to be sitting around at home or at the office 24/7.
All over me. So I can accept your offer.
But yes, a big part lies within your diet. You can't out-train a bad diet, and as much as I wish this weren't true, sadly it is. That's why I don't really have abs, and I probably never will have them, but that's okay. I will survive without abs. Now, a lot of people will tell you that you shouldn't eat carbs. You should eat high protein, high fiber, low fat, but enough healthy fats. Track your exercise and track your food. I don't believe in that. Well, I kind of do, but at the same time, I really don't. Yes, it is important that you fuel your body with healthy food, taking care of a balanced macronutrient supply, but you don't have to track your food for that. You can if it helps you and the numbers don't make you feel bad. If you need tracking to eat enough, then do it. I am not here to tell you what to do. All I want is for you to not let your life be controlled by food. Food is a small portion of your life, but it doesn't make 100%.
Hard as hell, but your air's kept me colder. Throw in the towel, I'll find a place to watch you fall, but I don't.
You know, I eat a lot. And I eat whatever I want. That can be pizza, pasta, rice, potatoes, chicken, beef, fish, shrimp, fruits, veggies, ice cream, or cake. I don't really care. I spent my whole life caring because my mom taught me from a very young age on what kind of food is bad and what is good. Let me tell you, little 8-year-old Anna was afraid of having pasta at night because she expected the carbohydrates to just build their forever home in her stomach. Now I don't want to care anymore. And you know what? Ever since I stopped caring, just living my life, trying to make sure my overall food intake during the day and during the week is somewhat balanced, but not rethinking every food choice I want to make. My body has changed. And it never changed before. Yes, it's such a slow process. Losing fat burns slow, but it burns. After 2 months of working out daily and eating wholesome, I can finally see a change in my stomach. To me, this is life-changing, but in a very subtle way. In the end, it's just my stomach, and not a lot of people will really see it, except for you guys, so I don't want to be overly dramatic. Okay, it's time that we come to an end and finish off this video, and I thought we could end it with some deep thoughts about self-love and body positivity, because I just love to end things on a bright note. And by the way, Sunday was Arabic Mother's Day, and I'm just so glad that we have such a cheerful day filled with cake and mamoul to finish off this video. I'm dead. Yes, I eat cake. Yes, I eat pizza. Yes, I devour ice cream. And yes, I still love myself. I'm slowly but surely getting there on my journey of self-love, but I also still have days where I'm not happy with my body.
Soaked. I really did that to myself.
I don't know if I will ever be 100% happy with it, because this is what I see. It's my own body image, and I paint that image however I like to. It's not the accurate scientific way of how I look. You and I, we can look at a picture of myself, and we will probably see two different people. Your body image depends on your mental health, and it will change daily. I have days where I wake up and I feel great, my stomach looks so flat and so defined, and when I look at myself in the mirror, I can almost guarantee you guys that I see abs, so my whole mood is just great. And then there are days where I wake up, I look at myself, and all I see is a big chunk of chub. I feel like I gained everything back that I lost. I might even step onto the scale and see that my weight has gone up, and I get desperate, and I feel sad. Okay, Malik, you have to tell me. Do these,
Tastes better than ketchup.
no, do they taste different from normal paprika?
No.
Why are they called sweet paprika?
Vamos.
Ooh! Oh my god, it tastes so good. There's dates. And all of that is normal. You will have good days, but there will be bad days as well. You will have great days for your diet, where you're eating all things healthy and your body's just like, yes. And you can give your very best in your workouts and you're just full of energy. Is there a better end to the day than having cake?
I can tell it's
And then there will be days where you wake up and you struggle. You drown yourself in food, which doesn't do you good, and that does not mean that it's only sugar or high carb, because what kind of food is good and what is bad for your body depends on your body. All of that is okay. Just don't give up. Sometimes the negativity inside of our head just seems to become so overpowering, and we feel like all of the progress that we made when it comes to body positivity and self-love has just gone to dust. But it hasn't. Whenever you feel down, pick yourself back up. Stay on the grind because you want to, not because you set yourself the goal to look like every girl on Instagram that goes viral these days. Your body is different. It's unique and it needs love. Be patient. Hard and good work will always be rewarded. Maybe not with abs, but with a healthy and happy body. Have the right intentions, do things to make your body better and not to punish yourself. Do things to feel better and not to look good for a photo. Find happiness within your own self, and when the happiness starts to kick in from the inside, you will see that you look just perfect no matter how flat your stomach is.
This is the last free time.
we don't gotta wait, we don't gotta wait.
Better say
We don't
goodbye.
gotta wait, we don't gotta wait. Let's take this back for a minute.